I want to talk about the phrase corporate jungle. The corporate jungle is a topic we are all too familiar with. Through our work as leadership and change consultants, we had to navigate all sorts of different jungles. Most of us who work in corporate environments will immediately understand what corporate jungle means. Funnily enough, it's the exact opposite of a real wild jungle. Corporate jungle signifies an unsafe space where you are at risk for all kinds of creatures. These creatures can kill in an instant or slowly nibble away at you. Let's talk about the snake, also known as reptile, and the gorilla or ape. When we refer to people as snakes, we usually think of individuals who are by nature duplicitous and conniving. As such, these individuals are highly aware of their social surroundings and are able to manipulate them. These snakes wield a significant amount of informal power, but they are hard to detect and even harder to manage. One thing that stands out is that corporate snakes are intelligent and they maneuver through the jungle like chess pieces moved masterfully across a board. In the real world, jungle snakes and reptiles exhibit completely different behavior. They are by far the oldest living group of creatures on the planet and have been around since dinosaurs roamed the earth. Although they have evolved, their primordial instincts remain very simple and come down to just a handful of tasks: eating, mating, and self-preservation. In no way are they considered social. The structure of the reptilian brain is designed to ensure that reptiles satisfy their instincts. Nothing more, nothing less. In that sense, they are completely predictable and as such are the complete opposite of the corporate snake. The ape or gorilla. When we refer to someone as an ape or gorilla, we often think of those managers who are all about power. They are constantly fighting for the top position in the pecking order. The tactics they use are rather crude, and their ultimate objective is to be the most powerful. Their typical behavior is to strong-arm and intimidate others, and they often use scare tactics such as threatening others with a loss of position, status, or career advancement. Gorillas and other apes or monkeys in the real-world jungle are much more sophisticated than those that roam the corporate jungle. They are actually highly evolved mammals that live in complex social groups. From an evolutionary perspective, they are our closest living relatives. So what does this all mean? One thing that stands out for me is that newly founded companies, organizations that truly stem from the digital age, are never designed with the use of organizational charts, and they thus do not evolve into corporate jungles. Instead, they evolve into living ecosystems in which everybody that inhabits that ecosystem has a clear role to play. There is no need for mechanistic solutions to organizational design. These organizations are more like real jungles than corporate jungles. It's time for organizational professionals and managers to leave their comfort zones, let go of their reliance on blueprints and implementation schemes, and start to branch out and look at different areas of expertise. For instance, biology and network science have a lot to teach us about traditional organizations, and this knowledge can be used to help us transform from factory-like structures to living ecosystems.